Testing 1, 2. All right, I'm gonna check everything here. If you are within the sound of my voice right now on YouTube, I want you to come on board. I got a lot to talk about tonight. I haven't done a hangouts in a while. I've done some live broadcasts recently through Spreaker and post them on YouTube in the last 3-4 days, but I haven't done a hangouts in a long time. It's been a minute. Let's see here. Okay. I know she's even on tonight. Let's see if she wants to do it. All right, guys. Let me see here. I'm gonna try to get this music and stuff on here. If you are within the sound of my voice right now, you are hearing me live in color right now. We got a lot to talk about. There's been some crazy mess going on in the city of Cleveland for the last few years, and ain't been right. Trying to see if my sound can come up here, and it's been nuts. I'm gonna try to get as much information as I can about what happened, because it happened within the earshot of the house where I grew up at. It's crazy, man. There's been some crazy stuff going on the last few years up there. And you had the guy last year who, that dude who was talking about shooting people up around Cleveland. This guy had threatened to shoot some people. Matter of fact, he threatened to come up one of the main streets not far from my house too. This was last year. As I was up there that Sunday, and it happened the same day. The same day that I left. It happened that morning. There's been some crazy stuff going on there, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just pray for him, man. You know, it's just nuts. It's really nuts. All right, guys, this is DJ Wolf Live. I didn't put my usual stuff on here, but I welcome you to the program. This is a special episode of DJ Wolf Live. Trying to get some information about what happened around 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's crazy. I was looking for my thing with my open. Couldn't pull it up for some reason. But you'll have to forgive me right now, guys. So I can find the other one, I'll pull that up too. Let's see if this will come up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for all to hear with DJ Wolf.
That's right, guys.
Again, here's DJ Wolf. Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys, this is DJ Wolf here. Live in the studio tonight. Haven't been on in a minute. I was just checking a couple of things here on my sounds and stuff, making sure everything's working. But looks like everything's a go. Um, I'm kind of down right now for a couple of reasons. I'll talk about some of that later on my Spreaker show in the morning. Um, because I will be doing a live one on Spreaker too. So you'll get some more details on that and why I haven't done the live podcast. Not only that, but why I got some issues with some things right now. All right. Let me first start talking about what happened. Before I really get into that, I'm gonna try to pull up something online here that I found out that had been going on recently. I'm gonna go to one of the local stations here. Not here, but one of the news sites, which is the local station up in Cleveland, the one I used to watch. I was growing up, Channel 3. Okay, here we go. Now this is based on what happened, and it I mean, what really is devastating to me right now is the fact that this actually happened uh, not very far from where I live. That's scary. You know, I'm looking at the damage, man. These are fairly new homes. That's the bad part about it, man. It's this is some scary shit. Yeah, there is a person of interest that they're looking for right now. Let me uh let me see if I can pull this up right quick, guys. Because I'm right now I'm at a I'm kind of at a loss of words for a number of reasons. I don't really want to go into too much of it yet, but I am at a loss of words for it right now. I really am. It's a bit shocking to me. I'm not going to do it right now. Trying to see if I could pull up. Oh, here we go. Screen share. That's what I was looking for. I wasn't looking for that one. I was looking for the next page here. So I pull up this video. I've done it before. What I wanted to do was pull up the screen in the video. Not mine. Okay, here we go. I'm going to redo it right now, guys. Okay. What the hell just happened? No. Stop. Okay, what I was trying to do is pull up the screen share so I can show you this live feed from WKYC, Channel 3, the local station in Cleveland, which is the NBC affiliate up there. I know they talked about it briefly on a couple of stations down here. I may have to pull it from the local stations down here, but I kind of prefer to do it from one of these. Let me try something here. I'm like, see. Okay, here we go. Now I got it. Okay, here we go. As you can see right here, woman dead, man injured after home explosion in East Cleveland. Like I said, this would be the first time that I actually sat down and watched it, but this is coming from the source. All right. And it happened right in the Glenville neighborhood. Those of you who are familiar with Glenville, whether you live in the neighborhood like I did or not, it's devastating. It's sad. This is a neighborhood I knew, grew up with, and loved for 21 years. And to see that mess happening is it's devastating, man. But let me go ahead and hit this video for you. It's the first time I've watched it. It comes up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me now. I can't get it to play. Okay, I guess it's thinking now.
The Cleveland Playhouse presents Hershey Felder as America's greatest songwriter, Irving Berlin, in this national award.
All right, guys, I wasn't trying to do all that.
June 7th through June 24th only. For tickets, 216-241-6000 or clevelandplayhouse.com.
Yeah, been there.
Neighbors say it sounded like a plane going down. We begin in East Cleveland tonight, where a deadly explosion left a home in pieces and severely damaged nearby homes. Chris Ty anchors our team coverage live at the scene. And Chris, we do know one person is dead, another person injured.
That's right, Lena. And that person who has died is a female. The male.
I gotta stop it for a second, guys. I will say this. And I'm not saying to be nasty or rude or selfish or anything like that. I really feel bad that one person had died and got caught up in the mess, regardless of who they were. I'm just glad it wasn't, you know, like, I'm just glad it didn't take out the entire day. I'm just glad for how can I put it? I'm just glad that, let me put it like, it's kind of hard to say right now. I'm in the mood right now where I just can't even try and express it. My mom actually wasn't home at the time it happened. She couldn't get home at the time because it happened right around the time she was going back home. She said she couldn't even get to the neighborhood. I'm just glad she wasn't up in that mess. I really am. But that neighborhood's been, it's painful for me to say it, man. It's been in dire straits for the last several years. It really has. And let me just go ahead and continue playing this, man.
Is the one who was badly burned, remains hospitalized tonight. And there are several complicating factors to this case. As you can see behind me, this crime scene is being combed through by a series of crews from the gas company to Cleveland and East Cleveland Fire and Police.
So everybody was out
complicating
there.
factors, the fact that it is on the border between two cities. There was some questions about response.
I live right
time.
down the
We'll
street
talk
from
about
me.
that here in
On
the next
25th right there.
The fact that
The
this
next
is a
street
case
over,
where we've had past
where I'm at.
explosions not far from here, does that factor into today's case? And the damage, certainly not limited to just the home you're seeing there, but the folks on that block, down the block, and in some cases, miles away. We're going to talk.
Yeah, we're talking about, in one case, a mile away, less than a mile, not even a mile, just maybe about an eighth of a mile away. That's where I grew up, and I talked to my mom. She said some of her windows had got cracked. She said, "Thank God for the storm windows." And matter of fact, when I talked to her, she said she had to talk to her insurance company about that. So I'll be checking back with her this week. So there's times like these where I kind of wish I was there. You know. Now, somebody here who I know and care about had the fucking nerve, and this is no joke, it pissed me off, had the fucking nerve to just be very nonchalant about it when I told their ass. This is why I don't fool a lot of people now, because stupid stuff like that, people are just gonna be nonchalant down here, right in this DMV area. When I told them about what happened in my hometown, it was just like just completely fucking blew it off. Just rude ass people, man. No respect. You know, you lived in the area where opportunities was here all your fucking life. I lived in the area where opportunities were dimming down. You know, and now this bullshit happened right in the middle of the neighborhood, as you can see. And these houses were fairly new. So something did go down. I don't know what, but something did go down. But it's scaring me, man. I'm telling you.
Folks who are affected by all of this, but we're going to start with the investigation. Channel 3's Manny Abraham has been digging into that part of the story. Manny, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. You can see behind us still several departments still combing through the wreckage, and now the investigation is underway. But because of the extent of the damage and just how many homes were impacted by this, it'll take several hours. It was Cleveland Fire to first arrive on scene, putting out the main fire along East 125th. Debris scattered and thrown around.
But there were heavy damage to multiple houses, whether it was from windows being shot out or blown out, or actual structure damage.
A Google Earth map helps to show the extent of the damage. Here you can see
the
row of homes across Forest Grove Avenue. Today, this is what's left, leading to questions as to what could have leveled the home.
Well, that is still under investigation.
I don't mean to stop it, guys. I just want to let you know that street along 125th Street right here, I actually delivered papers there back 40 years ago. No joke. That was my route. My route covered the entire 125th Street. And that street stretches from down there, right on the, from the end of my street, which is the next street over, all the way across 125th Street, going back towards Superior. Yep. That was my entire neighborhood. That was my entire paper route. So I know it very well.
Investigation. So we're going to determine it at a later time.
About 5 to 8 homes were evacuated as a safety measure. East Cleveland Deputy Fire Chief spoke about the state of electricity and gas lines.
At that time, I think everything was just under normal activities. It has since been turned off, but prior to the explosion, I was under the assumption that everything was just under normal activity.
Just about 3 weeks ago, a house explosion was reported about a half-mile away, leaving one person injured. No word at this point if there's any connection.
Whoa, wait a goddamn minute. You telling me there was more than one explosion that happened? Shit. Yeah, I'm going to call my mom's on that one. I didn't know that. That's the same. God. I did not know that. So they had explosion back a month before. Now I'm wondering if it was just more than just what they think happened, because already they're suspected that a person of interest might have been involved in the explosion, but then they just said it was an explosion that happened a month earlier. And that explosion, that's the first I just heard of that. You know. Wow. Scary, man. I'll tell you, it's scary times we live in. It really is. Scary.
Now, Cleveland City Councilman Kevin Conwell arrived here on scene. We spoke to him earlier, and he said the cause of the Primrose explosion, not yet known, but they say it could be possibly drug-related. Of course, today now, we're waiting for that second cause.
And of course, we're seeing crews talking to neighbors around here tonight, trying to piece together what may have caused this one. And Manny, thanks very much.
Oh, my God.
The Cleveland Playhouse presents Hershey Felder.
Wow. Oh my God. It's scary what's going on in Cleveland. I'm telling you right now, it is very, very scary. It's scary what's going on in this world, period. It's scary. I'm telling you. I'm let me see what it, because I know Fox 8 covered it as well. In fact, let me see what they said down here. Okay. It's scary. It's you know, it's I delivered papers in the neighborhood. And this is the honest God's truth. I'm not making this up. I actually delivered newspapers for a now defunct paper called the Cleveland Press. It closed up in 1982. And delivered the paper, started delivering papers in around 1976, 1977. And I ended my paper route in 1979. 125th Street was where the majority of the newspaper people I had. Real talk. The majority of people I delivered papers to live right on 125th. Yep. I think I had my 1-2 on Forest Grove, which is around the corner there where it happened. I had some on my street, the next street over. And I know I had some on several other streets in that area, but 125th Street was my main area where I delivered papers at for 2 years. Sure did. Like I said, I know that street, man. I'm really I'm sad to hear about it. Honestly, that's no joke. I'm very sad to hear about it. I'm trying to get some more information on it right now. Right now, the only thing I saw, let's see, Fox City, Cleveland. Okay, let's see if I can find that. I'm probably gonna be talking about too much of it on tonight because let's see. Wow, okay. I think that might cover his other stories here. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna see if I can do a screen share for this other one as well. Okay. Yeah, looks like okay, I gotta go down the side here, guys. Okay. Yeah, she's don't really know her like that. But they saying she is the person of interest. Of course, guys, anybody believe if y'all know this woman, man. Y'all know her whereabouts, make sure y'all report it, man. Yeah. According to the story here from Fox 8, it says this woman, and that's the report that they're reporting. Renita Butts, known to frequent the area of Superior on 124th Street. No other information about her was released. They said less than an hour after East Cleveland police asked for assistance locating Butts, she had been found. Okay. But they consider her a person of interest. A house on East 125th Street in Forest Grove exploded around 1 p.m. at the border of East Cleveland and Cleveland. I mean, it's like right there. So that's why. And folks, this is the reason why I've always considered East Cleveland my home, because it is my home. I mean, I live within the earshot of East Cleveland. You know, I delivered papers in East Cleveland. The bulk of my customers who I delivered papers to lived in East Cleveland. In the early 70s, when I first started delivering papers with my cousins who lived over up the road on Shaw, was the first time I ever delivered papers. I was delivering the morning papers when they covered the Plain Dealer. So I had experience prior to my own route doing that. And the majority of the customers I ever delivered to were people that lived in East Cleveland. But this 125th Street strip, oh, I know all about that area. That was my area that I delivered papers to. I had several friends that lived down there over the years. And a girlfriend I dated down there for a while. I mean, I have a lot of history with it, with the neighborhood. And I'm really sad to hear about it. I really am. And let me go ahead and continue to read the story. It said a house on East 125th and Forest Grove exploded about 1 p.m. at the border of East Cleveland, Cleveland. A woman died in the blast, and the 51-year-old man was critically burned and taken to a hospital. The boom could be felt for miles, and several other houses sustained substantial damage, including my mom's, because she don't stand far from there. Down the street, down the street, and she mentioned it too. Down the street, windows were shattered. Residents are still waiting to hear if they can return to their homes. Wow. The Cleveland Division of Fire put out the initial fire. So how? Because East Cleveland, honestly, don't even get me started about East Cleveland. You know what? Let me keep reading. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation and the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office are helping with the investigation. The Dominion Energy was also at the scene. Wow. Let's go see if there's anything else going on with this story here. Wow. And this is more views of what happened there, man. Wow. I don't care about the freaking ad. Turn that volume down here. Yeah. This zoo. I actually love going to the zoo when I was a kid. Wow. That's the aerial footage damage. Damn. Here it is right here. Wow. That was pretty damn heavy, man. That area was, wow. And mind you, that's just one block. But it affected the explosion affected several houses in the area. And that's what my main concern is right here. Damn it, I stopped it. My bad, guys. My main concern is that if this was a gas related explosion, it could affect other houses. It may, and hopefully, God willing, they'll find out the resource of how this happened. Wow. God help us all, man. God help us all. Look at that. That is ridiculous, man. I just drove by there back in January when I went to go visit my dad. Yeah. And these houses, I don't think these houses have been up 15 years. Wow, took out part of the other house. Jesus. That's a damn shame, man. Damn shame. Oh, God. So I don't even know which house it happened in. I take that back. The house between here, I'm assuming. It might have been this house right here, but I don't know. I'll be honest. I couldn't tell you. I deliver newspapers in that apartment building just 2 doors down. Wow. Oh, my God. Yeah.
You can't always protect the people you love. But when a member of your family suffers a...
Okay, guys. Well, just wanted to get you on board with what happened today and get you the exclusive on that, because I heard about it earlier. I didn't get a chance to cover it the way I wanted to. I heard about it sometime this afternoon. I went out for a while and I came back. I didn't hear anything else about it, but I didn't know it was that close to home. I really didn't. I'm gonna make sure I pray on it tonight, because this is bad, man. This is bad. We all grew up in our respective neighborhoods growing up, wherever you grew up at, and you always think about your loved ones, man. Call them. Tell them you love them. You may have some differences, but tell them you love them anyway. I'll say that. Wow. I can't believe it happened right over there. There's some good people live over there, man. Trust me on that. There is. And they don't deserve this, man. They don't deserve this. I don't even know what else to say. This is a neighborhood that I grew up at. And at the time, I can honestly say it was the only real stable neighborhood at the time that I grew up at for 12 years that I lived at. Because I even had cousins. A couple of my cousins used to live over right in that where those houses were right there. They lived over there. I spent my summers over there. I just thought about that. My cousin, before those years before those houses were put up, there was a series of apartments that were over there. There's like I think about 4 or 5 apartments. They used to be right along together. And I know it used to be one house on the end of that street. If you go make the left on 125th from Forest Grove, and go up in the next intersection right there was 2 houses. One was on that side, 125th, another one was right across the street from it. And my cousins lived in apartments where those houses were. Those three houses that were sitting right there, and the one that had blew up. My cousins lived in the apartment where that very house was sitting at. That's no joke. That's why I know that place all too well. Wow. And I had some great memories hanging out with my cousins over there back in the late 60s and early 70s, man. I am very devastated by it, man. I really am. I'm sad about what happened. I don't even know what else to say. I really don't. God help us all. All right, guys. I just wanted to get that out the way. I wanted to get it off my chest. I see this. No one else trying to get on the house tonight or trying to get on the show. I want to take a look at it. Let me see. Start Hangouts. I'm already on Hangouts. I never understood this about YouTube. How are you going to tell you you're on Hangouts and I'm already on Hangouts? It wouldn't make any sense to pull it up twice. Let me try it just in case. All right, it's the same thing. No, don't need to do that. That's crazy though. But nevertheless, like I said, I'm on right now. If you want to talk, we can talk. Let me see if I can pull up this thing right quick. I don't see any. I don't see any subs on here, man. You know what's what tripped me out? How is it that I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years? Matter of fact, I think it's 10 years. Be 10 years this year, if I'm not mistaken. And no subs. None of my subs. Not one of my subs is actually on here. Ain't even the ones I know. Not one sub. Not one damn sub. Ain't even the ones I know. Okay. Don't need to see that. Yeah. Not one sub. I'm shocked. Let me see if I'll pull up the chat right quick. I was going to open up the phone line, but I'm not going to open up a phone line until I get some people in the chat. Yeah. Nope, not one. Usually on my prompter here, it would tell me if I had viewers. I have a single viewer on here. See what I'm saying? Cleveland always has gotten a bad rap from other people. And it makes no sense why Cleveland continues to get a bad rap. Let's see, what does it make Central? Yeah, it just continues to get a bad rap. No matter what. You know, we had a basketball team that won. And had a basketball team that won, been in the championship for 4 years, although they just lost a couple of days ago. They were in. You know, how many NBA teams you know in the last decade, they've been to 4 straight titles? business. I didn't think Cleveland being two, and they won one. You know, I give LeBron, to be honest, if he leaves Cleveland, you know, honestly, I don't blame him. I mean, he gave up enough years. He did. I think he did really like 6 or 7 in Cleveland. Left to go to Miami. Came back, did 4 more, won a title. And I know he's ready to leave again, no doubt. So, all right, guys. To my family up there in the Glenville neighborhood, specifically around that area, I love you all. Be praying for you. You know, including my mom. You know, you do what you do when you're there. Y'all gotta take care of yourselves and each other, man. And if y'all need to talk, y'all have a place to talk right here. DJ Wolf Live on For All to Hear TV. Let me know. Leave your comments in the comment box, especially if you're from the neighborhood. I might know you. I'm just, wow. I don't know what to say, man. All right, well, I'm gonna try to test my music again here to see if there's something I could. I don't know. I'm just not. I'm gonna try something here. I'm not doing it to be, you know. I'm just gonna make sure that my music thing is working here. All right, guys. That's DJ Wolf. Man, you got a loved one, man, that's up in the area, in the neighborhood. Tell them you love him. Tell you be praying for him. And tell them you be there for him if they need you. It's DJ Wolf. Guys, y'all take care.